Hi, I'm Mike and welcome to Real Productions The Studio. I'm just here today and I'm putting the finishing touches on a movie that I'm going to release this year. It's just the opening titles, the opening credit revealing the actual name of the movie, Chicken. And I just thought, why not take this opportunity to jump in and show you what I'm actually going to do with it. So let's jump into Da Vinci. Welcome, this is Da Vinci. So what I'm trying to do today is, this is my first movie, and when I was editing this, I was a bit green and didn't really know what I was doing. So it's this bit here I want to change. So see how boring this little chicken thing is. So I just want to get that changed. So my plan is, I've got a little flamboyant chicken here. This one here that's on the poster. I want to put that sort of in here with the word chicken, but I want the chicken to sort of be like yellow with red background and maybe a bit of drop shadow on it. And what I want is, I want it to kind of come out of that door and expand onto the screen, so it's in your face. So let's start that. I'm mainly probably going to be using the color page for this, and not the fusion page. The fusion page is for special effects. I could do it, but it's a bit more complicated, and I don't really need it to complicate it for what we've got. So what I'm going to do is find my out, which is there you go, and find it until that word disappears. Gone, and that's cut there anyway, so I'm going to delete that. And then I've already kind of selected here my media in and my media out here, so I'm just going to click on video only and drag that clip down and just extend that to fill in the gap. What I'm going to do there too is just make that a bit more colourful. So let's go down to dehaze. Bit of dehaze on there just makes that a little more colourful. Colour grading in a bottle. So we've got that there. That's brilliant. So I'm going to click on this video. I'm going to duplicate it. So I'm going to press options and drag up. That'll duplicate our clip. So what we've really got there is two clips that are exactly the same. And then from there, we are going to go into the color page. Going to click that one and off to the color page we go. And I'm going to mask out the doorway. I only need kind of like one side of the door. Trying to get this into full, and kind of only need this door. Yep, so I'm going to click on here and get the polygon tool. Lovely. And we're just going to mask this front bit here. Lucky enough, I don't think this shot moves, so it's not going to be that difficult to track. Let's move this over to see where the door opens. So I've got my line right. Zoom in there. Right in that corner. Beautiful. Let's come out. Let's zoom back into there. Just make sure we've got the line. Right there, right there. We're off a little bit there. That doesn't really matter, but I'm going to move it anyway. Beautiful. Sorry, it's a bit of a pain in the ass, tricky getting that there. Right, that's beautiful. Right, so we're going to mask this part out. So if you see here, that's our node. You can already see that that is masked out. So what I'll do is we'll see. I'm just going to right click here and have an alpha output here. This alpha output takes this, as you can see it down here where it's changed. See this black bit here? That's going to be where this footage is going to be. So let's go back into our edit page. Let's bring that up there. Let's bring our chicken down there. See the chicken there is his nose is missing. That's because he's gone behind this mask. So pop that over there, make this the same size. And we need to lift our mask up one as well because we need to put our text in. So let's get our text. going to go for a basic text there, drop that in. Nice big capital letters. Chicken. And what we're going to do is I want chicken to be in yellow with a red background, like so. Let's make that bigger. Boom, right in your face right there. That's better. I'm happy with that. So let's bring that down to here. Make that the same size. So as you can see there, everything's kind of like hiding behind our mask, which is a good thing. So if I was to move this, it all comes forward again, yeah? So this one's our mask. So what we want to do is let's follow this until the door opens. Let's just deselect our items here. The door opens there, and just before Craig comes out is when I want the chicken to come out as well. So let's put a little marker there. Pressing M gives you a little marker there. Comes across. So want our mask kind of like. Let's activate these again. So let's start with the chicken. So the chicken doesn't need to appear until... Actually, I'll leave the chicken full, and what I'll do is I will mark that there. These control, I can't remember the name of these now. Oh, it's fell out my head. But these here mark where that is in that timeline, and I've actually done it wrong, so I need to make this chicken disappear. Let's go to the left there, hiding behind our doorway, and then we'll mark these up. So where that chicken is right now is marked by those little red dots, and I will remember the name of them in a minute. Let's just deactivate that chicken. So right, so now we've marked the chicken, let's press play, and right here on our marker is where we want the chicken to come out. Let's just see whether that works. There you go. So he did pop out there. Let's just... So we want it to pop out and be in the face for about there. So he's going to come out. Make him bold and go upright. Because what I'll do is I'll get rid of the mask there too. Let's just see what happens. We can speed him up in a minute. Actually, I've got a better... this always happens this. So I'm halfway through something and then I think of doing it better. So what I'll actually do is... Let's put this chicken... We took all the markers off that now. So what I'm actually going to do is... So I reckon if I make the chicken small and sort of like zoom out of the door, and I can try and do that with the text as well, maybe. Right, so let's make him really small like this. Get him behind the mask like that. Let's mark where he is. Press play. So what I'll do there is I'll kind of boomerang him out like this. Turn him. Press play again. Boom him back there. Make him big. Let's see how that works, eh? So there he goes, booming out. Whee! Not too bad that actually. Whee! And I think as he comes forward, so as the chicken comes forward right there, like there, I'll kind of have the words chicken coming through that. So what I have to do is, I don't like the colours on that. So let's just pop back into the colour page. I have the chicken selected. We can't see him, but all I'm doing there is I'm bringing up the mid details and I'm just boosting his colour. I can kind of see the colour boost there. Failing that, I can just bring that round here. And there we go. He looks a lot more colourful now. Let's pop back into the edit page. Right, so if we're going to do that with the text, that's where he starts moving. So let's animate the text again. We could actually get rid of the mask from there too. There we go. So the chicken comes around, goes there, right there. Right. Where? Just let me try and find the thing that I'm looking for. I do know the names of all these things. It just eludes me a little bit. Settings. Let's try and find. I will find it. I'll find what I'm after. I basically want there is a tool here that actually sort of like removes the letters. Save me doing it. There's like our rotation angle. We don't need that. We don't need the zoom. Don't need the line spacing. Tell you what, I can't find it, so I know what else does it. The crop does it, so I'll just go on to the crop. Cropping will do exactly what I want it to do, left side, but we want it from the right side. Okay, so let's go back a little bit to where the chicken moves, which is there. Making sure the text is selected. Going to select these. I've still don't know. I will find the name of these, I swear to God. Actually, let's unselect them. We want that left crop. We want the right crop to come right across there. There we go. We click this bit because that's the only bit we need to do. Let's press play again. Boom. And then bring that straight across. Let's see how that looks right now. There we go. But the thing I'm not happy with is that chicken is a bit too high. So let's drop that a bit. Let's have a look at that one more time. See if it's a bit more flamboyant. Chicken comes out. Chicken. And then let's see if we can wipe the whole thing. Actually, we'll just fade it. We'll just fade them out. Fade. Let's extend it a bit though, so it kind of fades into the next scene. There we go. And I'm happy with that. So look again. Probably make that text a bit bolder actually. Lovely. Look at it again. Well, there you go. I'm quite happy with that. All ready for the release date in a couple of weeks. Thanks for watching.